sound of icy wind howling. Deep in the mountains of Siberia, temperatures plummet well below zero, locking the Earth in a permanent freezing grip. This is the Ukok Plateau, a remote, unforgiving expanse of river valleys and jagged peaks near the borders of Russia, China, Mongolia, and Kazakhstan. For centuries, this was the domain of the Pazyryk culture. They traveled light, moving their herds across the steppe without leaving behind permanent settlements. That vacuum of information persisted until 1993, when Russian archaeologist Natalia Polosmak arrived on the plateau, searching for traces of a vanished people. Recovering the history of these nomads seemed impossible until her team stumbled upon a burial mound that had remained undisturbed for 25 centuries. Digging into the mound, researchers uncovered a massive wooden burial chamber deep within the frozen earth. Over 2,000 years ago, water seeped into this tomb and froze solid. This thick subterranean permafrost turned the chamber into a natural cryogenic freezer. Inside a narrow log coffin lay a woman. Because of the ice, her soft tissue, hair, and even her skin were preserved with startling detail. Despite her elaborate burial and the sacrifice of 6 horses, she carried no weapons and wore none of the standard markers of a royal ruler. To determine who she actually was, scientists would have to examine her remains for the specific biological and cultural data hidden within her skin and bones. The scientific investigation began with her skin. While the outer layer of the body is usually the first to decay, here it remained intact, providing a direct look at her appearance. Running along her shoulders and arms were intricate ink drawings. These tattoos depicted mythical creatures and stylized deer-like figures rendered with high precision. Modern analysis confirmed that these markings are among the oldest and most detailed examples of body art ever discovered. This level of permanent, complex body modification proved the Pazyryk were a highly expressive society with a sophisticated visual culture. Moving past the surface, medical experts used modern scanning techniques to look at the maiden's internal biology. Forensic findings revealed she was approximately 25 years old when she died. The scans also showed she suffered from a severe, long-term illness, likely breast cancer. In a nomadic society where physical labor was essential for survival, this illness would have left her physically weakened and unable to contribute to the daily migration. Yet she survived for years with this condition. Her community clearly devoted significant resources to her care, suggesting she was a person of immense social importance. Further evidence of her status was found in her clothing, which included garments made of high-quality silk. This map shows the Ukok Plateau. Silk production was non-existent in this part of Siberia, but the Pazyryk were not isolated. They were part of an extensive network that connected these mountains directly to distant China. We see their cultural reverence for horses and elaborate dress in their felt artwork. She was buried with that imported silk and 6 sacrificed horses, a significant sacrifice of wealth. Taken together, the global wealth, the sacred tattoos, and the years of communal care, experts concluded she was likely a revered priestess or spiritual leader. The removal of her body from the ice in 1993 provided a wealth of data, but it also triggered a significant cultural backlash. Almost immediately after the excavation, the region was struck by earthquakes and natural disturbances, which local residents attributed to the disturbance of her grave. Modern indigenous tribes in the region still maintain a connection to this history, with local women wearing traditional headdresses modeled after ancient burials. To them, the maiden was not a specimen to be studied, but a guardian spirit placed in the ice to maintain the balance of the land. This created a lasting ethical conflict between a scientific community focused on the past and an indigenous population demanding the return of their sacred protector. While the excavation remains a point of contention, the physical evidence pulled from that grave provided the first concrete proof of the Pazyryk's reach across the ancient world. Her body preserved ancient fashion, the aesthetics of lost tattoo art, and a globalized ancient economy. Today, her story remains part of the landscape, a silent presence watching over the Ukok Plateau. Whether viewed as a spiritual guardian or a biological record, The Siberian Ice Maiden has spent 25 centuries ensuring her people would not be forgotten.